Hi guys, I hope I'm talking loud enough. I'm doing a intro video for my Patreon, which I'm not really good at editing videos yet, so I just am going to show you some of my work that I have physically. One second. Okay, so basically, I'm trying to call out to my fans and ask for their support in my continuing to create art, and I'm going to show you some of the art I've already created in case you're not familiar. So the most recent thing I created is this body positive coloring book, which is directed towards females. I've only colored one of the pages. I'll flip through it a little bit. Oh, there's one I colored. My marker was being weird. So it is a coloring book of vulvas, and the reason I created this is that I actually got a lot of shame growing up. My own mother was very uncomfortable with her body, and when I tried to ask her, just general curiosity questions about my own body, she was very unhelpful to the point of kind of making things worse. And then it continued when I started dating and having sex with guys, and some of them were really immature about my labia. So I hated my own body for a long time, and I created this book to kind of try to help young girls and women learn to love their bodies, and it illustrates let's see, there's a lot of different types of vulva in here. Wrinkly ones, and small lips, big lips. Well, I tried to get all sorts, just to illustrate the differences. Okay. I'm not the best at speaking. I was going to say public speaking, but this isn't really public. Okay, also, my first book I created is Sad Girl. So this is another kind of niche coloring book, and this one it just appeals to sad girls. And that one seems like it's a BDSM page, but it's really not. It's okay if you take it that way or you like it because of that, that's fine. That just wasn't where it came from for me. Originally, there was several pages about dad stuff. Originally, it was going to be called Daddy Issues because I was pretty abused by my dad and I have a lot of daddy issues. But then I decided I didn't want to do a whole book all about daddy issues, so I changed it to Sad Girl. Really like this page, so I tried to throw in some that are just, for funsies. Then there's some darker pages. I think there's another really dark one. Ooh. And this one I kind of fucked up when I was coloring it. So yeah, 2 coloring books I have out so far, and let's see, I wanted to show you a painting that I just did. I have the camera pointed in an awkward way because when I was sitting where I normally do, the light was shining right on my head, and it wasn't really good for recording a video. So, whoa, it's a really big painting. It's like 24 by 36 inches. I'm trying to, kind of hard to get good lighting. Well, it's Eric Draven. It's the painting I just did. I'm not actually, painting is not my main specialty. I usually draw with, I drew with pencil most of my life, and lately I've been doing digital art. So, I also have a lot of drawings here to quickly show you. these are not very well organized. Some of these aren't even drawings, they're letters. Okay, I don't have most of my traditional artwork here. I did grab, this is some of my digital work, which I have a print of, because I need to learn to edit videos so I can do a better, like a slideshow of all of my work. Here's one of my digital arts. There's a lot of detail, like there's a little city, or a little landscape inside of her eye. Hard to see. So, that's some digital work. Mainly, also, I've only made one sculpture, but that's something I would like to do more of, is sculpting. And I got a nifty camera not that long ago when I was making money blogging. I'm not anymore. But, yeah, I would like to maybe, dabble in photography. My main goals right now, though, because I actually do have I do have focus right now. I'm actually writing a book, which is going to be titled Victim Card. And when I started blogging, I blogged a lot about the sexual abuse I endured as a child, as well as rapes that occurred when I was an adult. And what I was faced with was a lot of people telling me I'm a liar or seeking attention. People had no proof that I was lying, just the fact that it happened so many times that made me a liar. When in reality, most of it occurred when I was a kid, and I had a really twisted dad, and he got other people to do things to me. I didn't have control over any of that, and then, I became an adult, and I was a pretty damaged person, obviously. So I did drink heavily. I turned to drugs for a while. And yeah, that made me an easier target, I'm sure. Also, I was very anxious and shy and awkward, and just in general, the type of person that wants to victimize somebody is going to look for somebody who's already damaged, depressed, anxious, drinking heavily, So, anywho, it's anybody who's intelligent enough or takes the time to maybe learn about this would see that it's really not that crazy that there'd be such thing as repeat victims. But mainly, the way that victims are treated when they come forward is something that I really want to write about, because it's really scary coming forward. I got harassed a lot when I was blogging about it, and I received a lot of hate, and other women were really motivated by me talking about it, and they said how it gave them courage. So I really would like to write more about that. I would like to be able to finish my book, which will take a long time. And I would like to write more in general. I'm right now sending a lot of my writing to different blog websites. If you know of any good ones, let me know. I'm looking right now for ones that maybe deal with feminism or activism, human rights type stuff. I want to blog about important things. So there's the book. Also, I have a lot more coloring books, a lot more with a message. And I like making art prints. I take some of the pages from my coloring books and I make prints out of them. I would like to get into designing t-shirts. I can't right now. I don't have the equipment for it, which is one of the reasons I'm trying with Patreon, because I spend all my time making art, and a good little group of people do like my work, but I'm definitely not supporting myself right now off of it, and I'm spending all my time doing it. So I'm hoping to kind of garner a little bit of support, just so I can comfortably continue creating, which is what I really want to do. And I want to do stuff that matters, stuff that helps people. I want to take a lot of the abuse and negative stuff that's happened to me and mental illness, and I want to inspire people and make pretty things. So, cool. Well, that went better than usual. A little shaky, talking about serious stuff. So, yeah, that is me, Laura Lemons. Also, subscribe to my YouTube if you want to keep seeing my updates. I think that about wraps it up. I will update more in the future. Alright, thanks guys.